Greetings to all, and welcome back to my channel Breaking World News 24. I hope today is going really well for everyone. Please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up before the video starts. The Traitors is back for Season 2 and, after surpassing all expectations and becoming a viral hit when it first arrived on screens back in late 2022, it had a lot to live up to. With anticipation comes the potential for disappointment. But if you were worried that the BBC might fumble when it came to its reality format's second outing, you needn't have been. From the casting of even more genuinely interesting people, who you feel you could conceivably bump into while doing your weekly supermarket shop, to Claudia Winkleman's wit and roll neck jumpers, Season 2's premiere felt comfortingly familiar for fans of the series. That being said, it's a dangerous game for a reality show to get stuck in a rut. It was the Traitors' own refreshing nature, the prospect of unpredictability, that kept us firmly fixated the first time around. How do you replicate that spirit, while still staying true to the tried and tested format that made it such a success in the first place? As if we'd do the same thing, Claudia announced, around 10 minutes into Season 2's first episode, setting the scene that things aren't going to be a simple rehash of what we've already seen. And this is where Season 2 has already proven itself to be brave and bold. To shake up the structure of a show that boasts such a winning format, not falling to the temptation to try and hit the same notes as before, is what's going to keep the Traitors relevant. Handy, given that a third series is already on the way. Advertisement, continue reading below. Related, the Traitors Series 2 confirms the identity of its first 4 traitors. When Love Island exploded in popularity all those summers ago, becoming one of ITV's biggest moneymakers and a summer ratings smash, each season started to feel like a carbon copy of its predecessor. Being too protective of an effective formula can stifle the potential for growth and evolution. Whether it's swimsuit-clad cast, the big fire pit twists, or production ploys, Love Island became predictable for many of us tuning in. The show that had once completely reinvigorated the genre, and in many ways set a blueprint that broadcasters clambered over themselves to replicate, suddenly started to feel a bit tired. Switching things up has an important impact on those participating in the show, and as a result, what plays out on screen. We've previously championed the Traitors' approach to casting, but, with a bunch that now knows of the show's popularity and its tricks of the trade, how do you recreate the level of naivety and authenticity that really sunned the first time around? You think you know how this game works, Claudia Winkleman was sure to tell the Season 2 lineup. You don't. The opening episode put its money where its mouth is in that department, bringing a big twist in the very first challenge. 3 medals could be claimed by the contestants, winning them immunity from murder but not from banishment, and, most notably, a change in the selection of the original traitors. Claudia made her usual roundtable selection, sealing the fate of the first 3 traitors with the secret pinch of a shoulder. But a 4th was to be recruited later that night, and, importantly, the faithfuls in the group are completely unaware of how many traitors there actually are in their midst. Moving the goalposts ever so slightly will keep the cast on its toes, inject some mystery back into the game, and in turn filter through an air of unpredictability for those of us on the edge of our seats at home.